If Google wants a war, there's going to be demonstrations out front your facility. As God is my witness, I'm coming soon, and we are going to the next level. We are back live. I'm about to hand the baton to Paul Watson, Mike Cernovich, and others in the main studio. I have a closing statement for you today. Again, Alex Jones here on this Monday edition. The first thing they did when Trump got elected was say in mainstream news, corporate news, get rid of his Twitter, don't let him have it. And Twitter said, we'll consider taking it away from him. The president's Twitter. Think about the arrogance of these people working with the communist Chinese and others to war game, bringing the censorship here. And we told you it was coming. So now I'm blown away by the fact that they would use in their directive inside Google to all contractors the example of us being fake news and saying ban us when they're the ones that have been caught manipulating the election, trying to defraud the American voters. They talk about outside Russian involvement. We had corporate global espionage by Google, Facebook, Twitter, and others openly working for Hillary Clinton. But still they failed, and that's why they're pissed. And it's not my opinion. It's clearly criminal what Google and others have done. And Trump needs to break them up for antitrust violations. If Google wants a war, there's going to be demonstrations out front your facility. As God is my witness, I'm coming soon, and we are going to the next level. Lawsuits, you name it, we've got to do it. But everybody's got to contact Trump by letters. They've been caught trying to keep those from him. Everybody's got to go to events. Everybody's got to tweet at him and try to get him to go deep into the Twitter because they only let the negative stuff go to the top. We've got to go demonstrate everywhere. Next time I talk to the president, front and center. The times I talk to him, I don't bring up how we're getting censorship or attacked because I tend to be humble and don't want to talk about myself. But next time I talk to the president, next time Roger talks to him, which is very routine, I am going full tilt. You want a war, you got one. They are just every week cutting us off, cutting us off, cutting us off, cutting us off, and using as the example that we used Ron Paul as a source on his own TV show out of Houston, syndicated across the country, totally respected by the left and the right, saying he's not credible because it backed up our earlier claims. What, videos of the rebels firing chemical attacks before? Ron Paul listing with his host the UN report saying it was the rebels? I mean, that's in mainstream news. We've got all the headlines right here saying Syrian chemical attack fabricated Assad. That's the clip we played. We played it earlier. Putin saying they're planning more. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what's so incredible about this is they say we're not allowed to show you what Assad said, but everybody else is. Because again, it backs up what we previously said. Because we've been proven right is why you're not allowed to see us. So in closing, there's big world news. Paul's going to cover it all. But understand, we're not just some side group getting censored. This is the main tip of the spear. This is a big deal that we have the internal Google documents. And Google sits there and watches their employees and watches their contractors and how they vote, surveilling them beyond the NSA and ordering them on how to go downvote things. And then talking about how credible they are and how good they are and how they're protecting the public and how they've got quotes in here about, in the general elliptical, even if something is based in facts, let me show that to you. In the general elliptical, even if something is based in facts, you need to go ahead and ban it. I mean, this is the craziest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Imagine, even if it's accurate, in the general elliptical. Why didn't communist China call it elliptical when they execute Buddhists for no reason, or have mobile execution vans, or kill Christians in gulags? Well, in the general elliptical of China, it's okay for the greater good. That's what it means. They say in the general elliptical, even if what we're saying is true, in the larger, more elliptical sense of the term. I mean, these people are unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. They lied and said Hillary was going to win. They put out fake polls. Google admittedly gamed the search engines. All right, Paul Joseph Watson, is taking over. I just want to say in closing, if you do not spread our links, if you do not support us, if you do not contact Congress, if we do not make a big deal out of this, then we're going to be strangled, and you're going to be strangled politically. They're sick of Infowars being able to break big stories and have Congress cover it. They've admitted on MSNBC and CNN, they're pissed that you are able to set the agenda through this focal point. They're pissed that Drudge is able to actually break through and actually have some other talking points that aren't George Soros's in the media. So you want us to fight, we're doing it. In closing, we're extending Easter specials through tomorrow. We have massive specials, 30% off super high quality nootropics like Brain Force, Super Male Vitality, Vitamin Mineral Fusion, Vitamin B12 Secret 12, Survival Shield X2, high quality nascent iodine that is running out. InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com, or 888-253-3139. Ladies and gentlemen, the New World Order is coming after us because we are game changers and are having a big effect. I know you know that, but follow us on Twitter at Real Alex Jones. Retweet everything we do. Take everything we have on Facebook and send it out to everyone you know. Copy our videos to your YouTube channels. Start your own. Start a local radio show. Promote free speech. Just get active, get involved. Soros and his big mobs are out everywhere trying to bully people. Be like Mike Cernovich, go down, get on the open mic and scream Bill Clinton's a rapist because he did settle rape cases, and these people are frauds, and it's time to stand up against them. I want to thank Mike Cernovich and his sources for getting us this key intel. This is a big, big story. It affects everybody. It's up on Infowars.com, and I'm asking everybody to hang together or hang separate, as Benjamin Franklin said. If you don't financially support us and get great products you need, if you don't spread the links, if you don't share the link, Infowars.com/show, they win. They're already pushing us down in the search ranks. They're already putting all the garbage and lies up there on top. They're already going into high gear because we are having an ultra massive effect. Infowarsstore.com, InfoWarsLife.com, or 888-253-3139. If you've never bought products from us before, now is the time to get a gravity-fed filter, the highest rated, 40% off. Now is the time to get a Trump is my president shirt just for free speech exercise. Now is the time to buy some heirloom seeds. Now is the time. Only 1% of you end up actually monetarily supporting us, and I'm not complaining. It's great. We've built a major system to fight them. That's why they're coming after us. But imagine if we're beating them with one finger. If you actually stand up and start supporting us and aggressively spreading the links, nothing will stop you. So again, I want to thank you all for what you're doing. This is so historic. I'm so honored to be here with this amazing crew. And in closing, please pray for us because that God is in charge. And this is an epic historical battle happening right now. Okay, Paul's going to be here for the next 2.5, 3 hours. He can go to the 4th hour. The other host is coming up. Big shows. And I got a lot of other big issues. I'm fighting on the same front. The enemy has hit me from every side. And it's because we're so effective. So again, thank you all for your prayers. Now to Paul Watson in the other studio. Let's go to Debit in Florida. Debit in Florida, you're on the air.
Great. Hey, thank you so much. Listen, I have bought your product, and I gotta say they're amazing. Anyone who's on the fence, buy it because I've got Caveman, Superman Vitality, Secret 12, Vitamin Mineral Fusion. I've got the body armor.
Wow, thank you. Wow. You're the type of listener that makes it all possible. Which nutraceutical does you like best?
I really like the Vitamin Mineral Fusion, to be honest. That's amazing. Really incredible. I drank it in the morning, and I swear to you, I felt incredible. Like I haven't felt weak. My morning was fantastic, and I love you guys. I love the Infowars crew, and I just want to, I want to take this opportunity to tell anybody out there who's on the fence, just buy it. You will love it. I'm telling you, I've never bought a bad product.
What you find in our news is the same thing you find in our products at InfoWarsLife.com. It's a win-win. InfoWarsLife.com.